Hello guys and welcome. I hope that you're doing well. My name is UHDking or I play 4K, AK, I play 8K, AK, I play 16K, and during this video I'm going to demonstrate NBA 2K16 running for the first time in 16K video resolution. This is going to be the world's record on YouTube, the first gameplay ever uploaded in 16K video resolution. 16K gameplay, 16K gaming, 15,360 times 8,640, which is 132.7 megapixels. NASA resolution, NASA video resolution, or maximum 3D rendering in real-time resolution that is possible under open source or commercial APIs. Before we're going to jump into the game, I have the Steam version 2K16. Let me real quick go ahead and show you my presets for those naysayers. So first of all, my NVIDIA driver today is hacked. Nvidia ShadowPlay that I'm recording this video at the same time in 8K UHD is hacked. Keep that in mind, and it's recording in 8K UHD in real time instead of 4K UHD on a Turing GPU architecture Titan RTX video card. Today I'm going to demonstrate it for you two Titan RTX video cards in SLI. Nvidia SLI, two-way SLI. Okay, so let me real quick go and demonstrate it for you for the naysayers. So first of all, two Titan RTXs right here. Okay, resolution will be 15,360 times 8,640. I use the RAM debuggers, system RAM debugger tool while modify the data in real time. So I confuse the Windows 10 professional operating system that I'm running today, and I confuse the NVIDIA driver. So it's recognized it not as DSR, but it is a DSR, and it's outputting an 8K UHD, but it doesn't matter what it's outputting, guys. It's going to be rendering in 16K UHD, so the performance will be the same if you will connect four 8K UHD screens, let's say 85 inch for $8,000, 1,500 or 1,700 United States dollars. In United States, you can buy 2021 LG or Samsung 85-inch 8K UHD, buy four of them and have the array of over 340 inches 16K UHD. It's going to be amazing experience, guys. So this is going to be performed just like it is or on a native 16K UHD. Keep that in mind. Nvidia GSR, since Maxwell GPU architecture, this is going to be the legacy, the GSR, without any artificial intelligence yet. It's going to render like a native resolution. Since Maxwell GPU architecture by Nvidia, Pascal GPU architecture, and Turing GPU architecture, the newer DSR is going to use the artificial intelligence, but it's not like DLSS. It's not upscaling. It's going to render that DSR, and it's going to use the artificial intelligence to boost in the FPS, but the performance will be as good, much faster, not as good, much faster than native, but pixels will be as good as native. But today it's going to be without any artificial intelligence. I'm coming in real time. It's going to be the best possible experience sharing. I'm going to provide a lot of value as 3D artist, graphics designer, gamer, game developer, software developer, PC system engineer, then PC overclocker, what else, PC hardware enthusiast. So a lot of value will be provided. I'm using the artificial intelligence because right now Titan RTX fans, two of those video cards running at 100% fan rotation. It's kind of noisy. It's kind of noisy, especially I'm sitting by the computer by Morozilla PC version 5.3, the system that I built in 2018. So the technology that I'm going to share to you guys was available to us in 2018. So artificial intelligence is going to remove the noise from my voice, and it's going to distort my voice a little bit, but there is nothing wrong with my voice. I'm sipping some hot coffee with the honey, organic honey. Hopefully you can get yourself a nice healthy drink as well. Beer, alcohol is pretty bad for your health. tea with the lemon, 2 slices lemon and organic honey is the best. So let's go ahead and get going, guys. This video is not going to be as fast as possible. This video is going to show the first vertex, the first data coordinates towards 16K UHD benchmarking, 16K video resolution, 16K gameplays, 16K gaming, vector direction. Keep that in mind. Okay, so this is the system, guys, as you can see. All right, so let me show it to you under Nvidia driver. DSR is not recognized, as you can see. Alright, I set 1000 FPS maximum frame rate. This type of option available since driver 2022, which is the best to set it like that because it's going to utilize your CUDA cores at best as it could. Power management performance also you gotta set to maximum performance instead of optimal power or adaptive to utilize every single Turing CUDA cores on your Nvidia GPUs. This is very crucial to utilize your GPU at 97% and above. And NB2K16 will utilize SLI like a candy, like a chocolate candy. It's an old school game and it's going to utilize that SLI pretty well, guys, even without the custom profile. But keep in mind that I'm going to introduce SLIreadygames.com, unofficial project about the multiple Nvidia video cards, how to set the custom profiles, and how to make sure that you can run SLI in the games that doesn't support SLI. It's a beautiful project. For more information, visit SLIreadygames.com or UHDking.com or 15360 times 8640.com. But this game has its actual profile for it built in Nvidia driver, so you don't have to do it. So Nvidia recommended, as you can see, said, so this is how we're gonna rock. I did the CPU Z. Let me real quick introduce you to my system. I'm using the 51 multiplier for the external frequency and AVX to instruction frequency. So 5100 megahertz as external frequency and AVX to instruction frequency synchronized, so it's not gonna lower itself, of which 5.1 gigahertz per every single core. Intel Core i9 9900K, so Intel Gen 9 CPU, 8 physical cores set in the BIOS, 16 logical threads or 16 logical cores at maximum possible scenarios for the CPUs in terms of the cores and threads. Motherboard Asus Maximus 11 Hera Z390 chipset. The 32 gigabytes of DDR4, 4 sticks, 8 gigabytes running in dual channel 128-bit, even 4 sticks ready for quad channel 256-bit. But when you're running 4 sticks in dual channel, this is the best possible bandwidth, the best possible scenarios. No matter how cheap your memory or expensive, it's going to deliver maximum bandwidth, the best possible scenario. Single bank, dual bank memory chips, no matter. CLL11, so 3200 megahertz, as you can see, 1600 megahertz times 2, 3200 megahertz as external output frequency for DDR4, but not like CL18, CL16, not even CL14, CL11 1T command. The lower value on the latencies is the best. So this is, I consider the fastest possible DDR4 as possible. Okay, but today I'm running the Corsair DDR4 5000 megahertz CL18, as you can see, 2500 megahertz times 2, 5000 CL18, but it's not Samsung B chips. When it comes to DDR4, Samsung B chips loves to have frequencies, very high frequencies, but hates to have the latency, low latency. So usually Samsung B chips is great above 4400 megahertz, but I'm running the Micron chips. This is the Corsair, and I believe they lied to me. They was lying to us, guys, since DDR1. At least to me, guys, I was purchasing the high-end memory by Corsair. I was trusting them since DDR1, DDR2, DDR3. None of them were performing at the specs, so misinformation. But we are going to find out, because on this DDR4 I'm going to build the next system, which will be Gen 13 or Gen 14 Intel CPU i9 13900K or 14900K, and I'm going to utilize the DDR4, and we're going to find out actually which scenario is faster, 3200 megahertz CL11 or 5000 megahertz CL18. But keep in mind that CL step down every single latency by step down on that CL is compensating about as minimum 300 megahertz, but sometimes even 500 megahertz when it comes to DDR5. Alright, so this is what's going on over here, guys. Two Titan RTXs and SLI. This is for those haters. Okay, and this is how it bench. We don't care about multi-thread benchmark, because multi-thread benchmark we care like when we're using 3D rendering like Blender or 3ds Max, when every single core utilized at 100% and constantly. In PC games, even in 2023, even in 2025. Thumbs up, by the way, if you're watching this video in 2025, because right now you're watching 2030. Games will be utilizing single chat performance, so single chat performance is the key. Usually this CPU is performing like 10.5 cores and a multi-thread ratio, but just because I'm using the high voltage 1.41 volt to keep it stable, when you're running Intel Core i9-9900K to keep stable above 5 gigahertz on all 8 physical cores, 16 logical threads, you got to keep your voltage 1.41, and it's thermal throttling itself. Even on this beautiful Corsair H150i Pro, as you can see on my wallpaper, this is the picture with my phone. It's with the big Cooler Master 200mm fan, it cannot cool it down. And that Corsair H150i water cooler AAO as 360mm radiator, 3 Corsair fans still cannot cool it down. Alright, so this big fan cooled down a little bit of AAO, the first video card closest to the CPU, because between those two video cards there is hot air and there is no room to breathe, and it's cooling down the DDR4 as well. Alright, so I'm gonna run this Steam version. I already have it in the background. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I'm using a lot of Microsoft Zoom tool, magnifier Zoom tool for the Windows 10 professional operating system. Very neat application. Let me show it to you. Right now it's set, what is the percentage? Um, let me show you. If you're gonna do something like that and use Windows Magnifier Zoom tool, and you're gonna zoom in like this under 4K UHD, you're gonna find out if you're gonna do 1000%, everything will be so pixelated, so ugly. But over here, as you can see, everything's so detailed, so sharp. Indeed, we're running 16K UHD in real time. Let me show you to display settings real quick, guys, and we're gonna jump in. It's a nighttime, about to go to bed. It's already let me show it to you guys. It's already what? June 9, 2023, 11:28 p.m. Almost midnight. 50,360 pixels by 8,640 pixels, 100% scale. Okay. So this is my, let me close it, desktop. So I'm already running the game in the background. So let's go ahead and have a look. So we're gonna try all kind of different presets, as again this video is informative as possible, not as fast as possible, and I decided to comment to provide as much value as possible and explain for all kind of people, even the beginners, what's going on the screen over here. So under the option, I'm going to use my controller. I just purchased myself my first Xbox controller. I'm not about the consoles. I think consoles is a bad idea. I'm more like a PC gamer, just like Elon Musk. But I purchased myself Xbox controller for those Xbox X and Xbox S series in 2023, and I believe it's a solid controller. It's beautiful controller, really enjoyed it. So this is going to be one of my first games that I play with this controller, and in the future I'm going to demonstrate it with this controller, because it's a nice neat controller. I really like the quality. Anyways, video settings, but you can play this game with the mouse, but the best will be with the controller. 50,360 pixels by 8,640 pixels, 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio, exactly as our desktop set. And this is how you want to do it, guys. If you want to benchmark it, we're going to use this video. The main purpose will be 16K UHD benchmark. Okay, so it's 132.7 megapixels running full screen windowed mode. Let me real quick, guys, and improve the font size, because that at the left top corner we're gonna look a lot at those values. Let me see what's going on here. And 1 second, guys. Zoom out a little bit. As you can see, two Titan RTX are synchronized, running 100% fan rotation, and they're not overclocked, because I don't need to overclock them, because it's going to thermal throttle itself already, because it's running pretty hot on the first GPU, on the first video card closest to the CPU, as I already explained to you, breathing hot air. Anyways, left top corner data self-verified and explanatory, but we're going to keep our eye a lot at that, and we're going to talk a lot about it. So I'm going to start with the maximum visual preset. Okay, this is how we're going to start it. We'll try to reboot the game every time I will set the new presets. So just to demonstrate the clear the video RAM garbage collector, system RAM garbage collector, and we're not gonna waste our video RAM or system RAM, and data at the left top corner will be correct. This is from the point of view of the software developer. Okay, so maximum possible visuals, but without the anti-aliasing. This is how we're gonna play it. Again, this is how we're gonna bench it. I'm not gonna play it, so let me accept that, and we're gonna let the computer to bench it. So this is how you can benchmark it to play it. Computer will be playing it. I'm gonna play the Miami Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. This is going to be the finals in NBA in 2023, and this is how we're gonna play it. Alright, so let me real quick go ahead and switch to Miami Heat. Here we go. Up. Indiana, Denver Nuggets, about, I would say, something. Here we go. And we're gonna play Denver at home. So let's go ahead and have a look, guys. The game is beautiful, by the way. This is NBA 2K16, very old school game, but still such a beautiful game.
Smith, we're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against.
I'm recording in real time, so go ahead and add at
For
least 2 FPS to the FPS
counter,
counter, but it's going to be 7%, utilizing 7% of the FPS. So add 7% of the FPS to the FPS counter.
And then you look at Chris
As you can see, the animation and everything is still great for the NBA 2K16, especially when we're going to compare with 2K23 or 2K22, and I'm going to record all those games over the UHDking.com as well, just to benchmark on a single Titan RTX as well as 2 Titan RTXs and SLI. So go ahead and visit UHDking if you're into the NBA games. That's for sure. I'm going to show you guys on all kind of different video cards, PC systems, and even the mobile devices, and all kind of different video resolutions, as well as I'm going to test 8K UHD. As again, this is the benchmark purposes, so there is a possibility it's not going to be playable or not even comfortable playable status, but at least it's a benchable status. And this is the world's first 16K video resolution coordinates of data towards 16K gaming, 16K gameplay, 16K video resolution in NBA 2K16 for those fans of NBA 2K16, because the game is again looking great, guys, as you can see. Okay, check it out. The GPU utilization is great on a secondary video card, which 99%, exactly how we want to keep it. But on the first video card, it's not that great, and I believe it's due that Intel Core i9-9900K cannot scale to Titan RTXs fully. Keep that in mind. I'm running EVGA per video card on PCI Express Gen 3. It's set in the BIOS like that. By the end of this video, I'm going to demonstrate it for you that, and as well as I'm going to demonstrate it for you why 16K UHD video resolution is the maximum renderable resolution in real time in all kind of open source and commercial APIs. So pretty much you're watching the best possible gaming experience on the PC gaming or under any devices that is possible. 16K video resolution as 3D scene, 3D canvas, 3D world is the maximum renderable resolution in real time, while 32K video resolution is the maximum renderable resolution for 2D textures under those commercial or open source rendering 3D rendering API in real time. Keep that in mind. So above 30 FPS, the game is a little bit stuttering, as you can see, and do that milliseconds. That MS stands for the milliseconds by the FPS at the left top corner. Milliseconds, it's a latency delay before every single frame is rendered. As again, we're rendering 132.7 megapixels per every single frame, and when we're running above 30 FPS, that means that we're rendering, guys, about 3 gigapixels per second over 3 gigapixels, almost 4 gigapixels per second. This is just unbelievable. And every single frame is 132.7 megapixels. It's a NASA resolution. And as again, this is the world's first 2K16 video gameplay or video benchmark that was recorded and provided to you over the YouTube. And the technologies, Nvidia Turing GPU architecture, video cards, and Titan RTX video cards is a flagship of the Nvidia Turing GPU architecture as a gaming video cards. Is the first video cards. Titan RTX video card is the first video card that is capable to render and benchmark as well as showing the playable status, because this can be considered as playable status but not comfortable playable status. But this type of technologies, including the CPU such as Intel Gen 9 i9-9900K, was available all the way back in 2018. But just because I was busy while recording all kind of different games and all kind of different benchmarks for you in 8K, 10K, 12K, 16K video resolutions, that was right now for you. That is right now for you available to watch over the UHDking.com. You know, I didn't have time to record all kind of games, so it is a time now for 2K NBA games and 2K16. I'm going to show all kind of different NBA games under 2K because I believe NBA games under 2Ks are the best, and I have almost all of them, and all of them will be demonstrated for you over the UHDking.com. For 16K UHD, go ahead and visit my project 50,360 times 8640.com. Yeah, so Intel Gen 9 CPU is not capable to utilize the Turing GPU architecture at 99% for both video cards, and this is exactly how we want to do it, because otherwise we're wasting some CUDA cores. They're not utilized, they're idling, and they're not used while rendering in real time. As you can see, the first video card, the closest to the CPU, is not utilized even 90%, so we're wasting a good 10% of those NVIDIA Turing CUDA cores on the first video card. That will be like about 500 CUDA cores is wasted. Keep in mind that every single Titan RTX has 256 CUDA cores more than RTX 2080 Ti video card, and RTX 2080 Ti video card is also Nvidia Turing TU102 GPUs, just like TU102 GPUs featured on the Titan RTX. However, Titan RTX featuring the full Nvidia TU102 GPU, while Nvidia RTX 2080 Ti video card is featuring the hybrid Nvidia TU102 GPU that is 256 CUDA core less than Titan RTX GPU, same TU102 GPU. While I'm running two Titan RTX video cards in SLI, it's 512 CUDA core more for two Titan RTXs in SLI versus two RTX 2080 Ti in SLI. Keep that in mind. This is an extra advantage. However, we're basing about over 500 CUDA cores right now on the first video card, as you can see, but secondary video card is almost fully utilized, and it's due to the CPU bottleneck. CPU doesn't support enough instruction per clock to be able to do that. So if you want to push the two Titan RTX further and utilize them at 97% per GPU or 99% per GPU, you gotta use the newer generation of the Intel CPUs. And to be able to do that, let me go ahead and quit that. So we test that. To be able to do that, you gotta have a newer generation CPU that will provide at the same frequency higher instruction per clock, or you gotta overclock your CPU. But I'm already pushing my Intel Gen 9 i9-9900K at the best possible scenario in home safe environment, because I'm already running the water cooler setup. AO, it's not cooled by air, keep that in mind. And you can push it a little bit farther, like 6 gigahertz, but you gotta use the LM2, and it's not 24/7. This is 24/7 overclock home safe environment. Please keep that in mind. Alright, so I demonstrated the maximum possible visual preset. So right now we are going to go ahead and lower the visual settings, and I'm going to go ahead and reboot the game real quick. So I showed you enough of the gameplay. You saw everything what you need to see. Under lowered visual preset. We're going to utilize more of the CPU but less of the GPUs. This is the scenarios. But let's go ahead and do the medium, medium, medium. Everything will be set to the medium. I'm gonna disable the special effects, so reflection, still with a reflection, and then I'm going to show you the loss. So this is the preset that you want to demonstrate if you're trying to bench it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and we're going to go ahead and reboot the game, and it says the game must be restarted as well. So developers also tell us that the game engine is not ready and you gotta restart to clean the garbage collector. Completely makes sense, guys. I already explained to you throughout multiple benchmarks why. Look how small my mouse cursor by that exit at the right top corner. See, like I'm moving my mouse cursor. This is how small it is. That's unbelievable. Alright, so we're gonna reboot the game. As again, I'm running the Steam version licensed game, and every single game that I'm running over the UHDking is licensed, purchased by me and for you guys. Guys, don't forget to support me. A lot of time, money, energy is invested, and I'm looking to have your support. Smash that like button, subscribe. Look how small that Steam window at the right bottom corner. Smash that like button, share it with your friends, and you're watching unique video. This is not like one of those copycats. This is a beautiful, beautiful video, as you can see. And I'm demonstrating 2030. Even when I, for the first time over this YouTube channel, demonstrated 16K video resolution in Half-Life 2 PC game on my 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture before the Linus Media Group did. He didn't provide any credits to me. I'm not sure why, but he did the games that I tested. He was claiming like his first 16K video resolution gameplay. That was false statements, because I was the first and he did the games that I did but never provided the credit to me. This is how Linus is, you can see. Anyways, and maybe that's why YouTube is shadow banned me, because he probably complained a lot and YouTube is kind of do everything what Linus says, because you know all those media companies are corrupted. But I'm looking to have your support, guys, and we're gonna bring those walls down together, and share it with your friends. Smash that like button, subscribe for more great videos. Anyways, medium preset, just like I said it. I just rebooted. This video is not going to be edited. This video going to be a single take. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna accept that. Alright, I gotta click the yes. Got small my mouse cursor. This is unbelievable. Alright, so what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and play it again. And the Michael Jordan in this game is amazing. It's a classic, legendary player, and I really recognize him. As you can see, this game has a great 3D models, recognizable at least. And yeah, let's go ahead, Miami Heat. Gonna put the Miami Heat real quick. Here we go. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure that computer versus computer, Denver Nuggets. Let's go ahead and play it. So this is, as again, NBA 2023 final, just like it is.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The FPS is increased now,
Welcome
and
to
now
2K
it's running
Sports,
smooth,
everybody.
guys.
Thanks
I can
for joining
feel
us.
it.
Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal,
Even
and Kennedy Jet
when
Smith.
the SLI is not
Tonight we'll see the
utilized
Denver
greatly
Nuggets playing against
throughout
the
the game
Miami
menu,
Heat.
but it's still,
For
I was
Miami,
feeling that
they're
the
looking to come
response
out
time,
strong and make their mark early.
as
They
again,
have to look at
stuttering
this game as a
comes
great
not
opportunity
just
to
because the
do just
SLI.
that.
Stuttering comes when your
Hey, let's
MS
talk about a
latency
guy
delay
we'll be
above 20
watching tonight. The
milliseconds.
man of
If you want to have a stuttering-free experience, you want to be below 15 milliseconds. Especially excellent, comfortable experience will be below 10 milliseconds. But stuttering-free will be almost below 50 milliseconds, and about 50 milliseconds you're going to receive a heavy stuttering. Keep that in mind. So this is the Denver Nuggets Bowl Arena where the Denver Nuggets playing. The game is old, so Carmelo Anthony is playing for the Denver Nuggets. Now it's a little bit different team on the Grand Final 2023. Please let me know in the comments below what is your thoughts about 2023 final Miami Heat versus Denver Nuggets. I think Denver Nuggets going to win. They're already leading like 2-1 when this video was recorded, but there is a game is coming out. They're going to play today in Miami and on Monday in Denver again. Again, today is June 9th, 2023. Please keep that in mind. Yeah, that FPS is nice. And now, as you can see, stuttering free experience 75 FPS. As you can see, FPS is unlocked. This is very crucial to unlock your FPS. Make sure the vertical sync is off, so FPS can go above your hertz frequencies of your screen. And the reason why, because we want to see, no matter what your refresh screen frequencies, what will be the maximum FPS. So about 70 FPS average, and you gotta add 7% to the FPS corner without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording in real time, but latency delay below 15 milliseconds, so it's a stuttering free, not like excellent experience, but stuttering free experience. So you're gonna, it's already playable, and as you can see, it's looking great. By the way, it's looking almost as a maximum visuals at the medium preset. The CPU utilization is a little bit higher right now. It's above 20% for all 8 physical cores, 16 logical threads. So 16 logical threads is above 20%. The also great video card utilization, great GPU utilization, as again versus the maximum visuals. At the medium, still a great video cards utilization in SLI for those GPUs. As again, the Intel Gen 9 CPU is not capable to utilize Turing GPU architecture 2 Titan RTX video cards in SLI to 97% per GPU, but RTX 2080 Ti, guys, was utilized actually at 97% on the Intel Gen 9. But as again, when I was running 2 RTX 2080 Ti video cards in SLI, but as again 2 Titan RTX video cards in SLI is 512 CUDA core more, and the Intel Gen 9 cannot utilize that additional 512 CUDA core, look like, and it's idling that. So, but this is the maximum actually set up for the dinosaur, for the last one of the last mammoth that supports SLI, because Intel Gen 10 is the last Intel CPU that will be certified throughout the motherboard to support SLI technology throughout the driver natively, because Intel Gen 12, like a 12900K, or Intel Gen 13, which is the best, by the way, CPU when compared to Intel Gen 9, such as Intel Gen 13, such as 13900K, will demonstrate 50 as minimum 50% more performance in terms of the CPU for the same frequencies, but more instruction per clock. But it doesn't support the SLI through its motherboard drivers, and you can still enable the, but you gotta tweak it, and it's not going to be natively supported. So pretty much right now you're watching the maximum possible capabilities that will support SLI, and it means that Turing GPU architecture cannot be fully utilized. Keep that in mind. And the game is running DirectX 11 API. SLI is supported on DirectX 9, DirectX 10, and DirectX 11 APIs. Sometimes on OpenGL, if developers will include that. But SLI doesn't support it on DirectX 12 API. Keep that in mind. So that's why Nvidia decided not to support, because DirectX 12 API is a little bit different API. And it still has the multiple GPU classes that the game developers can utilize, but it doesn't support Nvidia SLI technology. It's using a different approach to the multiple GPU, multiple video cards, 3D rendering in real time. But developers so lazy, the game developers, they're not utilizing it. So Nvidia decided to go ahead and drop the support, because As again, DirectX 12 API has a little bit different approaches towards the multiple GPU utilization. The game runs great, guys, right now, and it's actually great visuals, as you can see. The visuals are great. The visuals looking in this game in NBA 2K16 as good almost as NBA 2K23, and this is unbelievable. As again, I'm going to demonstrate NBA 2K22, NBA 2K23 in all kind of different resolutions on single Titan RTX video cards, two Titan RTXs in SLI if it will be supported over the UHDking.com, and newer NBA games and newer video cards, newer PC systems such as RTX 3090 video cards, RTX 3090 Ti, RTX 4090 video cards. So go ahead and check it out, as well as mobile devices such as mobile iOS devices and iPads, iPhones even, or MacBooks, as well as Android mobile devices. So, but we're going to use this benchmark a lot, guys, in the future. Alright, so you saw that. So let's go ahead and quit that, and pretty much I demonstrated everything which you need to see. We're gonna go ahead and quit that. Let me use the mouse and quit that. Yes, I'm ready to sleep, as you can already tell by my voice, but decided to share with you this unique video. And don't forget to smash that like button, because definitely indeed this is the unique video. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna switch to lowest possible preset, and this is going to be the last preset that we're going to test today. And under video settings, the game has beautiful soundtracks. It's unbelievable. The classic, unique soundtracks. You're gonna love it, guys. So everything will be set to lowest possible preset. I'm gonna turn it to the left as much as possible. Even the reflection will be off, including the maximum anisotropic filtering will be off. Dynamic environment maps will be off. So something like that. Let's go ahead and save that, and here we go. Houston, we got it. Let's go ahead and exit. Check it out. As again, see by that exit button how small my mouse cursor. That's just unbelievable. I'm gonna smash that yes button, and let's go ahead and execute it again. This is unique game and classic game. You cannot purchase it any longer in Steam, so this game going to run above $60 for those people that collecting games on Steam. And as again, this is for you guys, just unique video how the game looks like under maximum 3D rendering in real time, visual set to the maximum presets, as well as all kind of different presets. So go ahead and appreciate that button. I'm looking to have for your like, for your support, and to support me with the future 16K video resolutions. As again, a lot of people doesn't understand that this is the future, but my videos will pick up, guys, in 2027. Right now it's picking up slowly, and YouTube doesn't want me to show it, guys, because YouTube also AI doesn't understand, and they want me to be just like some other folks out there, just to copying each other, and I don't like to copying each other. I like to provide unique data, computer science, unique information for you. I like to innovate and create. I'm an artist, developer, and this is what it is, guys. Alright, so you're watching unique stuff. Let's go ahead and execute that. So lowest possible preset. Can we reach 120 FPS or
Hello,
120
everybody, and
Hertz
welcome to the
experience?
NBA on 2K
That will be
Sports.
most
Ernie
likely
Johnson here
available
with
in
my esteemed
2035.
colleagues,
And
Shaquille
16K
O'Neal
video
and
resolution will
Kenny
be
the
the
Jet
last
Smith.
resolution
Tonight
before
we'll see the
the
Miami Heat playing
AR
against the Nuggets in
glasses
Denver.
will be replacing the
For the
screens,
Nuggets,
and
they're
the
looking to come out strong and make their
holographic
mark early. They
um,
have to look at this game as a great
displays
opportunity to do just that.
will be
And
replacing the
guys, still
regular
some time
screens
left till
or
tip-off. Let's
transparent
talk
screens
scoring.
in
Kenny,
2030.
how did
But
you look to
16K video
establish
resolution we're
yourself
going
at
to
that end of the floor?
witness
And
in
when did you know you were
2030.
in for a
So
big
if you're
night?
watching this video in
Well, for me, it was just
2030 and my prediction was right, go ahead and smash that like button, guys, and share your thoughts. You're watching the future. as again recorded in June 2023, but this type of technologies was available all the way back in 2018, which is amazing. Kudos to Nvidia. I'm a big fan of Jensen Huang, Nvidia founder and CEO. He is doing a great job, unbelievable job. As you can see, at lowest possible preset, we can see that models are still looking great, but the textures on those models, the maps are not that great, and we do not see those flat skin surfaces any longer, but still for some folks can be playable. And let's see what will be the FPS. Look at this. Look like the medium will be the best possible thing, because on a GPU 1, video card 1, the utilization not even 70%. So you better stick to medium preset, because the FPS was almost the same. Medium preset was over 70 FPS, and right now on the lowest possible visuals we have also like 70 FPS, 80 FPS, sometimes even lowering to 55, as you just saw a couple seconds ago. So I would say lowest possible preset is not a great idea to play, but I decided to go ahead and show it to you anyways. So you're gonna see the relations on a CPU versus the GPUs and see how it's going to go for those folks who's curious. A lot of folks was asking me over YouTube channel, so this is for you, so don't forget to smash that like button. As again, I'm going to upload this video in 8K UHD, just like I'm recording with the modifier or hack Nvidia ShadowPlay. Turing GPU architecture is the first video architecture that was capable to record 8K UHD in code in real time to the Nvidia ShadowPlay, but Nvidia decided not to unlock those type of capabilities for us. I think maybe they were preparing those capabilities for Ampere GPU architecture, such as RTX 3000 series video cards or RTX 30 series video cards, but they also didn't introduce the 8K UHD under RTX 30 series video cards. They introduced the 8K video encoding to the Nvidia ShadowPlay in real-time video capture capabilities in EVGA GPU architecture by Nvidia, such as RTX 40 series video cards, RTX 4060, RTX 4070, RTX 4080, and RTX 4090 video cards that I highly recommend. Go ahead and purchase yourself RTX 4090 video card. That's all what you need, guys. And purchase Gen 13 or Gen 14 CPUs by Intel, and it's gonna be Gucci for you for 10 years of playing in 4K video resolution for sure. Nvidia is leading towards the PC gaming. As you can see, 3D rendering in real time. It's beating completely AMD Radeon, and besides of that, it has it is a leader in artificial intelligence and demonstrating unbelievable technologies, and RTX cores, a leader in ray tracing technologies as well. So leading in 3D in 2D rasterizing technologies, 3D rasterizing, RT technologies, and AI, artificial intelligence, RT such as ray tracing, and AI, artificial intelligence. And Nvidia, in terms of those accelerators, are #1 right now in the world in 2023 even, but was #1 since 2018. But those YouTubers, misinformers, was trying to misinform you guys, and because they were paid by the AMD Radeon. But over UHDking.com, as you can see, I'm providing the true value to you, and nobody pays me. I'm running on my own expenses. As again, I'm looking to have your support, guys, for more great videos, more innovative videos in the future. And together over UHDking.com, we will be developing games together. You're gonna learn a lot, as well as check out my video tutorials on Photoshop, as well as 3D rendering such 3ds Max, Blender. You're gonna learn a lot 3D rendering, Autodesk technologies, and above Autodesk technologies. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Everything was, look at this, Carmelo Anthony is still under lowest possible visual presets, but still recognized. But it's just unbelievable how great it is, how the game looks under the 16K video resolution, under the maximum visuals. Let me go ahead and try to one more time, guys. I will quit the game, and I will try to demonstrate for you right now how it's going to be under the Let me quit that. 16K video resolution, maximum visual preset, but I will try to enable some anti-aliasing. Hopefully the game is not going to freeze on me, and we're going to have a lot of video RAM, because when you're increasing the anti-aliasing methods to, even if you don't need to use the anti-aliasing methods, you're Gucci under 60K video resolution. Even if you're gonna build up the 4 8K screens at 65 inches per screen, array of over 340 inches on a whole wall in your house, you're gonna be Gucci. But the experience is unbelievable, as again, it's only going to cost you $8,000 for 4 8K screens, 85 inches at the Best Buy or all kind of different electronic stores from 2021 LG or Samsung, 60 hertz 8K 85 inches. It's unbelievable experience, guys, and you're gonna see a lot of copycats will be doing that. But Titan RTX is not capable to connect 4 8K screens at 60 hertz at all, guys. Keep that in mind. And even for 8K screens at 30 hertz, because this is emulation. But GPU is capable to render, but it doesn't feature enough ports. Keep that in mind, unless some third-party manufacturers such as Chinese will include more ports on Titan RTX Turing GPU architecture, then it will be capable. Otherwise it's not, but it has a lot and enough of GPU performance on Nvidia Turing GPU architecture to do so. So Quadras can do it, but not the Titan RTX or any gaming video card based on Turing GPU architecture. But I demonstrated to you guys that it's capable. It's capable to do that. And as again, this is not the purpose of this video. As you can see, I'm providing a lot of values in one, no matter what kind of industry you're coming. If you're a gamer, 3D artist, game developer, software developer, PC hardware enthusiast, PC overclocker, you're receiving a lot of value, guys. When you're developing games, it's a great idea to make sure that you always creating a benchmarks, and this is how I'm going to develop my games. I will be always creating the benchmarks, because benchmarks will bring additional value to your game. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna go ahead and include the maximum possible visual presets, and I'm going to include the anti-aliasing method as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So everything to the right as maximum possible, as you can see. And now, as we saw in terms of the video RAM utilization, keep in mind we never reach even 20,000 megabytes, and each Titan RTX is capable to go above 24,000 megabytes. It's like 24,678 megabytes if I'm not mistaken, or 24 gigabytes. In the end of this video I'm going to demonstrate to you exactly how much it is. But let's go ahead and start with the anti-aliasing. I'm going to try to use the 4x first. Let's go ahead and apply that, and I'm going to reboot the game. I'm going to start with 4x. Look at this, my video RAM immediately jumped to 17,821 through the menu, and this is not even rendering the game. It's just rendering the 2D animation throughout the menu. In the game it's going to be even higher than that. But let's go ahead and reboot the game. As again, this is an extra content, extra bonus. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Beautiful, that coffee is beautiful, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look. This game is amazing. It's a great performance and great visual game. I think this is one of the best NBA guys out there, because visuals are great, performance is great. You can play it with your friends, and again, it's already not supported. It's hard to get, but it's a great game, and you can still play it with your friends. By the way, this game will have a lot of fans, guys, on the older consoles. Keep that in mind. Look at this, yeah. Right now, this part of the menu is using the game engine. As you can see, it's a 3D model, 3D primitive. So let's go ahead and go to our option, video settings, just to demonstrate for you that yes, indeed, 4 times anti-aliasing. Let's go ahead and run the game. I don't think it's going to be able to run 8x, but I'm going to show you 4x. I think 4x anti-aliasing already going to overload our video RAM, but let's go ahead and try to see if it's going to be the case or not. Let's go ahead and execute the game real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash that play button. As again, multiplayer option doesn't work under this game already, but you can play it with your friends. Look, everything is so anti-alias. Everything is looking such a great visuals over here. But let's go ahead and have a look. So Miami Heat. And here we go. I'm gonna make sure that computer will play against computer, so it can be used as
Hello,
benchmark.
basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh yeah, I can
I'm
see.
Ernie
But
Johnson.
GPU utilization can be
Tonight we'll
on
see the
another
Miami
level,
Heat
guys.
playing against the
Even for
Nuggets in Denver.
GPU1 and GPU2, because
For
right
the
now
Nuggets,
this is the
they're looking
heaviest
to come out
possible
strong and make their
maximum
mark early. They
scenario
have to look at this game as a
on the
great
video cards,
opportunity
and
to do
CPU
just
will
that.
be stressed even less than that,
Well,
because
last year the Heat
anti-aliasing
went from a
method
team
will
that could
stress
get up and
more
down
of
the
the video
floor to one of the
cards
slower
and less
teams
of
in
the
terms
CPU.
of
Just like when
pace. Is this the
you are
right
increasing
tempo
the
for them to
resolution,
play
you're
against?
stressing less on the
Well,
CPU,
the
but you're
core is
stressing
older,
more on
and it
the
makes sense to really slow it
GPU.
down a
So
little
in the
bit,
future, the
obviously,
higher
to make
resolution doesn't
things
require more
easier to get into
cores,
your offense.
as
But
those naysayers was
second to
telling you
last in
this,
the NBA last season
but it
in their
requires
pace, I
the
think you have to speed it
more
up.
CUDA cores or more unified shader cores on your video card. And those misinformed YouTubers right now saying, look at this, this is the Denver Union Station, but they right now are saying that it doesn't require that more CUDA, more CPU cores, but before in 2020, 2018, they were saying, oh, the more CPU cores, the better. No, that's why they were pretty much testing 1080p's all the time, because they were paid by the AMD, because AMD is the company that providing a lot of cores, but cannot provide very high instruction per clock. Keep that in mind, just like Intel does. 21,000 megabytes of video RAM utilization, so almost 22 gigabytes of video RAM utilization, so almost to the point where we are reaching the limit. And as you can see, my system RAM utilization is almost 15,000 megabytes, 15,000 megabytes or 15 gigabytes, and that means I think pretty sure that we are uploading some data from a video RAM into the system RAM. So level second cache, instead of loading some data into the video RAM on those GPUs, it's loading into the system RAM, and it happens on the Turing GPU architecture on a particular video card such as Titan RTX. When video RAM goes above 20,000 megabytes or above 20 gigabytes, I believe Nvidia is saying, alright, so video RAM is very high, we still have like 10% to go, like 20% to go on in terms of the video RAM that we can utilize. And when this happens, it's already, and you can see the video RAM is very high, and it's video RAM usage pretty fast. It's utilizing pretty fast of this video RAM, and it's like, okay, just because the video RAM is above 20,000 megabytes, I'm going to go ahead and load some data into the system RAM. Unnecessary data, but it's already started offloading some data. That's what I saw under 16K video resolution in a lot of games, guys, throughout the 16K video resolution tests on the Turing GPU architecture and particular Titan RTX video cards. Keep that in mind. And I believe this type of process is done by the Nvidia through the Nvidia drivers, and it completely makes sense to me as a game developer and software developer myself as well. So as you can see, the still great FPS, above 20 FPS average with 4 times anti-aliasing, but video RAM utilization above 20,000 megabytes already, but still below 22 gigabytes. So I don't think that 8X will be able to run 8X on me. So I'm not gonna demonstrate 8X, but because I don't want the game stop the recording, because if I'm going to overload of my video RAM, sometimes Nvidia ShadowPlay stops the recording. Right now it's still recording, but 4X is more than enough. I believe the 8X will be great for the video cards with 48 GB of video RAM, and I believe it will be featured on RTX 50 series video cards, flagship video cards such as RTX 5090 video cards and the newer Titan. I'm pretty sure the Nvidia will release the newer Titan as a gaming video card in the future, when it's going to release the RTX 50 series video cards in 2024. But I don't think that Nvidia will release the Titan EVGA with the 48 gigabytes of video RAM. They could do that, but I don't think they will do that. But it would be nice to see Titan ADA with 48 gigabyte of video RAM and a little bit more CUDA cores that is featured on RTX 4090 video card. I think it's going to be a reflection of the Nvidia Quadra, while the RTX 4090 video card equipped with 24 gigabyte of video RAM, still fast video card, but 24 gigabyte of video RAM is not good enough to fully utilize the EVGA GPU architecture by Nvidia. This is my thoughts as a pioneer in 16K video resolution, as the first YouTuber that demonstrated to you, as the first YouTuber 16K UHD all the way back in 2015. I used my 3 Radeon R9 290s, and the game was Counter-Strike version 1.6. that as first YouTuber I demonstrated in 16K UHD all the way back in 2015, but it wasn't over this YouTube channel. Over this YouTube channel it was for Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture and SLI, so it was 4-way SLI by Nvidia on Maxwell GPU architecture such as Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture and SLI in 2016, and the first game was Half-Life 2 that I demonstrated for you guys. And Linus copied me but never provided any copies. It did all the games that I did. Anyways guys, so you will see a lot of copycats will be running 4K screens guys, even in the end of 2023, but you're gonna see it a lot in 2025 and 2027 for sure, and 2028 I think this is where the first 16K UHD affordable screens will be available. I think it's going to be like over 110 inches screens like a TVs in 2027 2028, but some gamers will be already using it in 2030. But I think mainstream 16K UHD will go in 2032 2034, so you're watching right now at least 10 years in advance, but it's not going to be heavily utilized because people will be using the AR technologies, because it's going to be on another level. They're going to use the holographic screens and the glasses. This is how it will be the future. And I was the first YouTuber that predicted Apple AR glasses, because I do not believe in VR technology, but I believe in AR technology and AR plus AI, which is artificial intelligence, and I predicted the Apple AR glasses all the way back in 2017. So hopefully guys makes sense. Let me go ahead and quit the game. So everything was introduced, everything was demonstrated for you. You saw everything that you need to know. As again, don't forget to smash that like button. In video comments down below I will provide the related videos, some more benchmarks. I will also provide the 8K video resolution, 10K video resolution, 12K video resolution, all kind of those resolutions available on single Titan RTX and 2 Titan RTX system SLI, and future video cards, future PC systems, and even mobile devices. So go ahead and check the video comments for more great videos related to 16K video resolution or to the same setups. And as again, don't forget to smash that like button. A lot of time, money, energy is invested. Subscribe, positive comments. My name is UHDking, or I play 4K, aka I play 8K, aka I play 16K. You know exactly why it is. 15,260 by 8,640.com, one of my projects dedicated to 16K UHD. Gaming and in overall 16K UHD, all kind of different videos and encoding. Go ahead and check it out. Also check out the SLIreadygames.com, another my project dedicated to multiple Nvidia video cards. Make sure that you can utilize the SLI at best as possible. We're going to discuss a lot of custom profiles in the games that doesn't support the SLI, but as again, this game is fully supported the SLI and Nvidia drivers since end of May 2023. So if you're trying to scale the SLI perfectly even without any custom profile, go ahead and download the Nvidia driver in the late of May 2023. Have a good morning, good day, good afternoon, and I will see you guys till the next time.